And again, welcome back here to Iberia. Again, apologies, technical difficulties. But we are back. Didn't miss much, fortunately. Kinsley Lipscomb was at the plate, struck out swinging after fighting off a couple more two-strike pitches. So as it stands, 1 out, runners on second and third. Here in this 14-0 ball game. Dixon trying to put a run on the board here. Has a good opportunity to. If Mackenzie Cross can come up here in this situation, 2-2. Swing on the breaking ball. Needs to run well on the baseline, though. She'll be ruled out, and that'll be out number 2. So Cross strikes out. That brings us back around to Belle Magner. Magner settling in. She'll take a cut at the first pitch. Fouls it off. That'll be strike 1. No balls, 1 strike here to Magner. 0 for 1. She struck out her last time up. Swinging away again. Foul ball off to the right. Now to play. 0-2. So Magner finds herself in a little bit of trouble here. 0-2. As Cochran fires another one in there. Strike 3 called. So 3 straight strikeouts for Cochran. She's got 8 through the first 3 innings. We'll head to the bottom of the third here with Iberia leading 14-0. We'll come back in 60 seconds. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Frisco League Softball right here on Z102.3. Back here once again, bottom of the third. Iberia back up to the plate here. They lead this one 14-0. Rangers hunting for that Frisco League Tournament Championship. And Dixon, of course, trying to stop them. Not wanting to let that happen here. Connor Harbit here with you, Z102.3. So Ryan finishes up her warm-up tosses in the circle. And we'll get back going here. First one up. That'll be Kinley Cochran. Cochran got a couple tries at it back in the first inning. She's 1 for 2. Had a single in the first and then ended the first with a ground out. First pitch on the way. It's too high. Ball 1. Again, this is our championship game. Just now joining us. Very, very late. Missed a couple of games earlier on today. Lakeway, they take the consolation game over Stoutland, 5-4. Third place game, Richland defeats Crocker in extra innings, 10-4. 1-0, Cochran takes a cut, fouls it off to the screen, 1-1. But of course, Iberia well positioned to claim the championship right here. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Cochran. 5, 6, and 7 in the order. Foul ball off to the screen, now 1-2. After Cochran would be Aislinn Bauer. And then you'd see Atira Rowden. One ball, two strikes. Ryan hunting for strikeout number 3. Here is that 2-strike pitch. Weak grounder, but fouled off of Cochran herself. We'll stay at 1-2. The wind has pretty much died out here tonight. On a starless night here in Iberia. 1-2 now. Another foul ball off to the screen. Tell you what, Iberia batters, they've had several opportunities, or several would-be strikeouts today. Or should I frame it as Ryan has had several strikeout opportunities today. But these Iberia batters just know how to stay alive. They fouled off a ton of 2-strike pitches tonight. Here's the next 2-strike pitch, high and outside, ball 2. Obviously, the benefits, you force Ryan to throw more pitches out there. And eventually, you get one that you can hit. Or you can hit fair, like that. Here's another foul ball on a 2-strike pitch. Off to the screen, stay at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, nobody away. The next one, swung on, missed, strike 3. That time, Ryan got the better of the Iberia batter. Her 3rd strikeout of the game. And with 1 away, here's Aislinn Bauer. First pitch, low and away. Nope, excuse me, caught the corner, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike and 1 away. Next pitch, hard hit line drive, left field, through for a base hit. Bauer going to round first hard. She's going to try to make it 2, and she's going to be in there safely. Standing double here for Aislinn Bauer. Bauer's 2nd hit of the game, 3rd time she's reached base. One of 4 Rangers who didn't get 2 at-bats in that 1st inning. But she reached on an error in the 2nd. Was able to score both times she's come up to the plate. Trying to make it a 3-fer. And Chloe Edwards has done that tonight for Iberia. So Bauer on base. Here's Atira Rowden. He'll watch one go by for ball 1. Just past the halfway point of the 9 o'clock hour. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Up high, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Next one, Rowden taking it all the way, catches the corner. Upper outside corner at that. 2 balls, 1 strike. After Rowden would be, well, looks like we may have a pinch hitter. At least if I saw that number correctly. I'll let you know if that actually comes to pass. Here's a 2-1. Swung on, fouled it off. Closest we've got to a ball in the press box tonight, but it'll just go 2-2. You have to hit one foul pretty hard to threaten me out here. It's like my own little fortress. Standing between the baseball field and the softball field. 2-2. Close, and it's going to be ruled strike 3. Throw it on to 3rd. Tags applied, but not in time. As Bauer slides in there. Well, I thought they called that strike 3, but Rowden's sticking around, maybe. Nope, sorry about that. Ball 3. 3-2. I jumped the gun a bit there. Apologies. Looked good to me. Must have been awfully close. Payoff pitch coming. Now here's a ground ball left side, but foul. We'll stay here at 3-2. It looks like we are going to have a pinch hitter here in a moment. Oh, where did my roster go? There it is. Have 3 of them. Couldn't find any of them. Swing, pop up, off behind us again. We get a third one here at 3-2. Again, just more of the same. 2 strikes. Iberia finds a way to stay alive. We'll see Carly Carmack. She's in the on-deck circle here at the moment. Next payoff pitch. Ground ball off towards the gap and short. Going to be fielded. Throw over to first is not going to be in time, but that'll be run number 15, and that'll be the ball game. So Iberia claims the 2022 Frisco League Tournament, defeating the Dixon Lady Bulldogs 15-0 in a game decided by run rule here in the bottom half of the third. Iberia, just a dominant team this year. You know they expect big things out of this program, especially over the last couple of years, and they continue to prove it like here tonight. So what we're going to do, we're going to take ourselves 60 seconds or so. We're going to come back here. We're going to wrap it up. We're going to go over some final lines. I'll talk about what's going on in the air over the couple days, and then we'll sign off and send you on back to the studio. So back here in 60 seconds. But again, your final score, 15-0. Iberia claims themselves the 2022 Frisco League Tournament Championship. You're listening to Frisco League Softball right here on Z102.3. Back here once again in Iberia. This one is in the books. This game decided by run rule. Iberia claims the 2022 Frisco League Softball Tournament Championship. They defeat Dixon, like I said, 15-0 here in this one. Of course, Dixon, they will take second place. Meanwhile, Richland, they take third place in a game decided a little bit earlier on here today. Crocker in fourth, and then Lakeway, they take the consolation game in our first game of the day just a little bit ago. So tell you what we actually need to do here. We'll have to have a bit longer of a post game here today. Want all of our sponsors to identify themselves here in this one. Understandably, this game cut a little bit short. So what we'll do here, we'll go ahead and take a 2-minute timeout. Let's go ahead and make it 2 minutes here back in the studio. We'll get back here, and again, I'll kind of just wrap things up. But we'll come back here in 2 minutes. Make sure you don't go anywhere. You're listening to Frisco League Softball right here on Z102.3. Back here in Iberia again. This game in the books, 15-0, your final score. Iberia takes the 2022 Frisco League Softball Championship, defeating Dixon in the tournament final. Connor Harbin here with you today. Of course, thank you to all of our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. All of our sponsors, of course. We have covered a lot of softball here today, 3 different games. But like I promised you, I do have some final lines for you in today's game. First and foremost, we'll go ahead and take a look at Dixon. They pick up no runs, of course. No runs on 2 hits. They commit 3 errors, and they do leave 7 runners on base. Dixon was able to get runners on base. They just weren't really able to bring them around here in this one. Meanwhile, Iberia picks up 15 runs on 12 hits. They commit 1 error, and they do leave 2 runners on base. Iberia, a very productive offense here tonight, and of course capped off by that 3-run home run back in the first inning. Laney Halley at the time made it 11-0. So we will go ahead and sign off for the day, but again, I want to remind you about all the sports we have coming up here on Z102.3 for the rest of the week. No more Frisco League for the rest of the week, but we do have Waynesville Lady Tiger softball tomorrow. Of course, they play host to Glendale. That'll be a game in Waynesville, but if you can't make it out, make sure to tune in to Z102.3. Pregame starting at 4:15. We'll have first pitch at about 4:30 or so there. Waynesville on a bit of a hot streak as of late, taking down the same Dixon squad on Monday. See if they can't do it against a fairly solid Glendale side. We'll have Chiefs football tomorrow as well, right here, Z102.3. Again, like I said, we'll have to unfortunately leave the softball game in progress if it is still going on at about 6 o'clock or so to catch Chiefs pregame. But of course, the Chiefs take on the Chargers. And then Friday night, myself and Garrett Bowles will be on the road. We will have Waynesville Tiger football for you as they take on Kickapoo on Friday at Kickapoo, of course. So plenty busy. I've got it all covered for you. I will make the travel down to Springfield on Friday just for you. But for now, we sign off. Again, final scores today. Lakeway defeats Statland 5-4. Richland defeats Crocker 10-4. And then Iberia defeats Dixon 15-0. For everybody back in the studio, I am Connor Harbit. Hope you enjoyed listening to this one as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you here tonight. Until next time, you've been listening to Frisco League Softball right here on Z102.3. Good night, everybody. Be good people.